Hey guys, it's Elizabeth back with you again, and this time I am bringing you behind the veil a little bit and just showing you something that I've wanted to do for a good while now. We have been in our home since July will be, July of 2009 is when we moved here. So I have always wanted to do my closet and just have it really functional and really organized, but it's one of those things that I really put off because I've put so much time and effort into my business, and I have been a bit neglectful with home, and I'm covering my eyes in shame a little bit, but it is true. But I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate with this, because when you are so passionate about something, sometimes other things just kind of get thrown by the wayside. So I said this year is the year that I really wanted to do this for myself, and this along with many other things, but this was one of the first things that I decided that, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and do this. And this is my closet. Guys, I am happily married, and one of the things that keeps me happily married, I would say, is having my own closet. The closet is a walk-in closet, but it is not a very huge closet, but it's not very small either. It is a walk-in closet, and so it has been hiding a lot of my shame for a good period of time. But I'm going to take you in and just show you all what I am talking about. So as you can see in my closet, there's a good bit of space for hanging things, and then there's also a lot of space on the top for storing. So all of my shoes are still in the shoe boxes. They're up on these shelves. I've got my clothing items hung up. For the most part, these things are organized, but as you can see on the floor here, not so much. There's a good bit of things in boxes, an old crate that I had some things in. I've got papers and books and just things that I haven't really taken a lot of time to look through. I've got handbags on top of my shelves, even my hooded dryer that I don't use very often for my hair, but it's up there too. And this hanging shoe organizer here, and it's a good mess in here, people. You can see exactly what I'm talking about here. So I said I am going to get this done. So I got in touch with a closet company that was very quick to respond, come out and just give me some different options and go over what we could do. And I decided that I wanted to have the majority of the space for hanging items, because I've gotten rid of drawers and chest of drawers and things like that, dresser drawers. I just really wanted to have my things hung up for the most part. And so that's the design that I went with. And I wanted to go with white because you guys know I like white. White just feels very clean to me. Also, white to me just represents space, and it makes things appear bigger than they really are, because over the years, especially in my business, I've dealt with having such small spaces that I had to think of ways to make the spaces that I have seem as big as I really wanted them to be, and just making the use of the space that I had. I also wanted to have my closet done because I do have a good bit of clothing that I have not worn in years, and I have given away a good bit of things over the years, but sometimes when you don't really know everything that you have, you're fearful of getting rid of things because you don't want to get rid of something that later on you may need. And so I decided that this was going to be an opportunity for me to cleanse and to make room for new things as I got rid of old things, and then also be a blessing to somebody else, because there's definitely somebody else that could use a good bit of the clothing and shoe items that I do have that are currently sitting and that are not being used. So for this closet redo and cleanse, I had to take everything, every bit of clothing, every shoe item, all of the papers and books and everything that I had in my closet, completely out of my closet. Before I had the closet done and the work with shelving and things like that, I wanted to have the inside of my closet painted. I was having my bedroom painted at the same time as well, so I decided that this would be the perfect time to just do everything. So I had to take all of these items out of my closet. When I was thinking about it, I didn't think that it would be something that would take so much time, but taking all of these items out of my closet definitely was a job. That took me probably about 3 hours to just take everything out of the closet and put it in a place that it would not interfere with the painter coming in and doing his job. It also required to have those wire shelves that are in the closet, those standard wire shelves that most new home builders put into closets and pantries, have those taken out because those were not going to be used. So the painter was gracious enough to take those down for me so that I didn't have to do it, and then he just painted all of those areas and caulked in all of the holes where the screws were that kept those shelves out. So after everything was taken out, the clothing and all of the items and the shelves, this is the closet after it was painted. I chose a very faint lavender color, which I absolutely love. Purple is one of my favorite colors, so anything in the purple family, I am going to probably say yes to it. So this was the color that I chose, and I think it came out really pretty. I hope you can see the color good on this video, but it's a very faint lavender and it just feels really soft and inviting when I am in this closet now. And I just had to play in here for a little bit and have fun in the space before everything was done and filling up this closet again. So I thought I'd do a little twirl for you guys. So after taking everything out of the closet, clothing wise, shoes and things like that, this really gave me the opportunity to go through all of my items and make a conscious decision as to what I felt like I needed to keep and what I felt like it was time to say goodbye to. So as you can see here in these pictures, I just had to say goodbye to a whole lot of clothing items that I have had for years. I've had a number of suits and just dress items, shirts. I'm a very casual person, and having my business and having a different mindset about things now, there were some things that I said I needed to say goodbye to and get rid of. So you can't see everything in this pile, but there were a lot of items that I said it's time to go and make room for new things. So I parted with some things very hesitantly because I was thinking, well, you know what, I might be able to use that again. But just deciding that this had to be a true cleanse, I really got rid of a lot of things that I didn't see myself getting rid of when I made the decision to redo my closet. So this was a big eye-opener for me, and it also was a growing up moment for me as well, because there are some things that I'm like, yeah, I'm still wearing that and I'm not 17 anymore. Maybe that should go. So it was an experience, guys, and I'm so glad that I did it. I even got rid of a good bit of my Jordan sneakers, which I love comfort, and I'm still going to be about comfort, but in terms of the styles, I think it was time for me to just kind of let go and be a blessing to somebody else with these things. So I hesitantly got rid of a good majority of the sneakers that I have, and I kind of was left with one pair that I would wear on a regular basis, and then I have one pair that I would wear for working out in, but I'm going to really be starting over in the sneaker department. But it's all for the good. So the final reveal, here is my redone closet. Ta-da! amazing how much space I have in here now. And I'm so glad that I went through with doing this project, because after having my closet done, I realized how much extra clothes that I had in my closet that I was not wearing, that I needed to give away. So as you see from the photos, that is clothing that I decided that, you know what, I haven't worn these things in maybe a year or more. So it's time to get rid of these things so I can make room for new things, new, styles, just refreshing my look. And I actually have a stylist now that I'm working with, because I just wanted to kind of have someone help me with getting things that work for my body shape and things like that. So as you can see, I have my shoes that I decided to keep here. I just kind of put the boots up there because I live in the South, so we don't have a lot of cool weather. And so the boots are higher up, and then I've got lots of pumps that I don't really wear because I'm not big on heels. And then I have some sandals. This row here will have my sneakers. I have some on right now, and in actuality, if you see in the photos and the videos that I have in this video, I decided to sell a lot of the sneakers that I have because they're pretty much brand new. I think there's a couple of pairs that I've only worn once or twice, and the others I haven't worn at all because my husband loves sneakers and he decided to get me some. So I don't really wear those a lot, but I do love sneakers, but I'm just going to get some things that work more for the style that I like to wear. This area here is for like longer dresses, so it starts a little higher up. And then there's a couple of shelves here. So I just have some of my workout clothing and some of my sleepwear up there. And then I've got 2 racks here for hanging items. And then on this back shelf here, there's some racks for hanging. And then I've got more racks for hanging items. And then on this side as well. I gave away a lot of my handbags, and I pretty much use the same handbag most of the time, guys. So a lot of the handbags that I have, I just have them hanging on this rack here, and it works. The door opens and closes with ease, so there's no issues there. And then I put this mirror on the wall. It's a black mirror. Now I've got like the little furry, fuzzy, shaggy black throw rug there. And then here I have just in these drawers my unmentionables. So you guys don't need to see that. But in this top drawer, I'm not huge on jewelry, but I had a jewelry box. So I decided, because this drawer is not as deep as the other ones, that I would use this drawer for my jewelry and sunglasses. I actually have more sunglasses than these guys, but I haven't finished putting everything where I would like them to be. But this is most of my items that I have in terms of jewelry in this drawer here. And the piece de resistance, I have this chest and I love it. I have one similar to this in one of my business locations, but it does not open. So this one I can store things in. So this works great. And then I can sit on this, and if I want to get dressed in my closet, or if I just want to sit in here and think or take notes or whatever it is, it's cushiony, it's comfortable. And I had my walls painted, you know, as you guys saw before, in this color. It's a very light lavender. You may not be able to really tell from this video, but because the shelves and the drawers are all white and the walls are a light lavender. I wanted something that would kind of break that up, so I thought black would work, and I really like how that worked out. So with the storage ottoman and the black mirror on the wall, it just really flows. And the chandelier with the black around it and all of the crystals, it's just really pretty. So I love having some crystals in my closet, and everything is just stored and all neat, and this really helps me to keep things together, and it's going to help me stay on the path of not throwing things on the chair in my room, just coming directly to my closet and hanging things up, because I don't feel like I'm stepping over any and everything to get in here, because it was pretty much a mess before. So this is my closet redo, and I am super excited about it. So I hope you guys really like it. Let me know if you have any questions about anything. So this is Elizabeth, the Minister of Beauty, thanking you for watching. Thank you for liking this video and subscribing to the channel, and I will see you on the next video. So you guys have a beautiful and amazing day.